Good morning from the East Coast. For the young people protesting in the Arab Spring in places like Egypt and around the Middle East, and to the Occupy movement around the world, it's important to know, in watching the struggles right now um, with the military leadership not wanting to relinquish power in Egypt, um, and the police attacking many of the Occupy protests, that eventually you can't protest for protest's sake only. There has to be some sort of concrete objectives or a reason why, of what it is you want eventually. You've gotten people to hear you, but now you have to come out and show what do you want to add to the way of living. Uh, for for the protesters in Egypt and in other places, it's important to write these things down, write them down, and then show a direction that you wish for the country in general to go in. Because remember, you have to live, not only it's going to be yourselves, but it's going to be other people who may or may not, uh, you know, agree with everything that you're doing. American independence was achieved the same way. Many of the colonies weren't unanimous on the question of independence. Even when writing the Constitution, many didn't want a strong Constitution because they didn't want another king. They didn't want one person to hold absolute power, or a group to assume absolute power over a minority. With the Occupy protesters, uh, this would be the area to proceed. A sort of second stage is, you've gotten everybody's attention with the protest. Now, um, you know, to to focus on how the police are attacking uh, wouldn't proceed with the objectives that you're trying to complete. List what it is, the things that you see that you don't like, and how do you want to change that, and then begin hammering that out just as much as you began protesting. um, and eventually those things take shape. It's not like it's gonna happen automatically, but that would be, it would show the general aggregate, because remember, you have to live not only with the people who don't agree with your protests and the people you do, uh, but you have those things in people's minds. So write everything down, list everything out. Very important.